Hello, and welcome back to Sharing a Chapter a Day. This is Do, Ra, me, and today I will be reading Chapter 77 of Engagement in Peril by Dara, Odoe, Sok. Chapter 77 is titled Outside of Camp Lejeune. While in North Carolina and at Camp Lejeune, I didn't really do much on or off the base. On several occasions, I'd been to a couple of bars with acquaintances that I made while on medical hold. Now, they drank alcohol and hard liquor while I watched, and sometimes we played pool or darts, and sometimes I would play on the adult video game that was on the arcade machine there. There wasn't much to do at all in Camp Lejeune or about the wooded town. It was a swamp. Either go to a strip joint or drink your days away. So as a form of recreation for me then, I usually go to NABI, N-A-B-I, to donate my plasma and made a little money on the side from it. It was pretty much like a blood bank. They would insert several 14-gauge needles in both of my arms while one machine drew out my blood, which was then run through another machine that filters out my plasma from the blood and then return my blood back to my other arm. And then the plasma is stored into a separate plastic container. Afterward, I was paid with cash, with some snacks and some treats as well. Now, before going to sell my plasma on a biweekly basis, I would shoot myself up with various chemical and fluid from the hospital, like heparin, to make my white blood cell multiply in numbers. And the count goes up that way, and I was paid more for the plasma that had more white cells. Also on the plus side, my blood had an antigen to hepatitis, so that also earned me a little extra money every time I visited the blood center then. The NABI center was a nice place. It was clean, sanitary, and always kept cool. And while you are having your blood drawn, you could rest on a leather recliner and watch movies and listen to music and such, and there was plenty of snacks and juices around that you can nibble on while you were being drained of your life's force. You were quite bored then, Dara, and selling your blood is how you saw as something that was fun to do then. What a schmuck you were then. You sure are one weird son of a bitch, you asshole. I hope you have bettered yourself somewhat. It's been a long time since you given blood now, right? Then again, no one is able to use your tainted blood since that bitch Delilah got into you last. Delilah has infected you with her sickly immune system then, so your blood is no good to anyone anymore. You're only making yourself sick. Besides selling my tainted blood, I would go eat several Asian cuisine restaurants throughout the wooded town. A place like Mai Tai and China Garden on the weekend, where I dine and feast on various Chinese and Asian dishes. I usually get the buffet where it was all you can eat, and I ate to my heart's content. Some of the food there then reminded me of Mom's home cooking and brought some peace to my fragile mind then. And when I stayed on base, I would go to the movies, work on my cars, play video games, rent videos, and played various card games with my neighbors or whoever was in the lounge at the time. We played games like Poison, 13 card, blackjack, poker, and stuff like that. The base theater was pretty cool. Food and movie tickets were only $1 then, and they showed recent and newly released movies as well. But before the movies were shown, we had to listen to the commanding officer of the Marine Corps, who appeared on the giant screen to inform us about the core values and that we should follow it. We also had to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance and such before the movie was shown. Military personnel were allowed to bring in families and friends to use the base theater, commissaries, and such, as long as they check in with the registration building located at the front entrance of the base. It was a nice place to share with people you know. The base theater was something nice to do during free time with families and friends then. At this large base in command, it had everything. Department store, convenience store, gas station, fast food restaurant, diners, tennis court, parks, recreation center, and auto shop. So I would do all my own car maintenances maintenances when necessary. At times when I wasn't bothered, irritable, or overwhelmed, I, at times, seemed sane and was feeling and doing okay. I did my roaming around, about and on the base, looking for the next adventure. I didn't bother looking to have relation with the opposite sex. I was allowing my nature to take its course, and that's how I have always been. Minding my own damn business, of course. I wanted bad, of course. I wanted so bad to fuck around, especially with that delightful lieutenant who was my medical psychiatrist. You know, Lieutenant Venezuela. But she wouldn't allow me to get close to her then. I wanted so bad to eat her up. I would love the chance to pleasure her in the ways that I knew. Then again, it was all wishful thinking on my part. Thank you for listening. This is the end of chapter 77. Be on the lookout for chapter 78, titled Winter's Lustful Christmas Gift. This is Do, Ra, me, and I'll see you later. Thank you.